everyone, I hope you all are doing good, very well. Today my topic of explanation is cholinergic neurotransmission. So let's get started. Here this is the presynaptic neuron. Here we have the synaptic cleft, and this is the postsynaptic neuron. So in the first step what happens is choline needs to transport it into the cell, that is the presynaptic neuron. So for this, first sodium will transport into the cell. This will provide energy to choline, which will help choline to enter the presynaptic neuron. Now choline will react with the acetyl-CoA enzyme and will form acetylcholine. Okay, this was the second step. In the third step, what happens is, in order to protect acetylcholine from degradation, in order to prevent it from degradation, it will transport itself into a vesicle. This is the vesicle, and here this is the acetylcholine. Now in the fourth step, what happens is the calcium ion will increase inside the cell. They will get calcium channel opens. Calcium increases intracellularly, and at the same time the acetylcholine will gather here a little here in order to prepare themselves to get out of the presynaptic neuron and enter the synaptic cleft. From where they will get transported into the postsynaptic neuron here. Now what happens is, at the postsynaptic neuron here, here we have the nicotinic receptors, which will like lock and key model, or I'm not sure what sort of model, but right after the release of acetylcholine here, only few of them will be occupied by the receptors. Like not all not all that quantity will get inside the cell. Some of the acetylcholine will remain in the synaptic cleft. So once the acetylcholine has bounded with the receptors, nicotinic receptors, it will induce the cholinergic response. Now in the last step, it is like the acetylcholine would stay in the synaptic cleft. Another enzyme, acetylcholine esterases, will act on the acetylcholine, and it will transform it into acetate and choline. Acetate will get back into the blood or to supply it to other organs or something. That concept is not very clear, but here the choline will get transported into the choline will be taken back, and the cycle will get repeated. Now the question is, if any one of you knows what will happen to this acetate, please let me know in the comment section.